Guys, it's Luton here, and I'm back for you with some more tactical Battlefield 3 gameplay. Now we're looking at the second base on Seine crossing, and this base can often be a little bit confusing because it tends to be the bridge which is the one people have the most problems with. I honestly don't know why. It tends to be down to the typical kind of fear factor where people are unwilling to move forward, they get a little bit scared, they start finding that the defenders are kind of locking them down and they go, oh, it's too hard. To be honest, what you want to be doing there is just drop a lot of smoke, drive the LAV up, arm the target, you're done. It should be as simple as that, to be honest. But this moves us onto this little section right here, and it's kind of interesting. The boat on this level can actually be kind of a real tricky one, and it tends to get taken really easily. Generally because people will move up here very, very quickly from the first base on Seine. They move around on the right hand side, they just jump straight in, arm it, and it's done. Now, if though as attackers you take the bridge and leave the boat, it can actually become a problem because the boat, I actually think, is sometimes a bit easier to defend than the bridge. The reason for that is that the bridge is very open, and whilst it can be a bit tricky for people to move up towards it, it also means that once it's actually armed, it can be more difficult to defuse because they can take you out more easily. Whereas this base right here, defenders can have an easier time from their position to actually prevent you from getting to it. However, we saw at the start there that I just ran across the bridge, flanked around, I got behind the enemy, I took out like 3-4 guys there with the support of my squad mates, and it was that flanking maneuver that really won us this section of the game. And it just shows that as defenders you can't leave these destroyed Mcoms empty. It's something I've said multiple times, I always say it to my team in game, and I've said in multiple videos before now. Once an Mcom has gone down, that doesn't mean that you just have to stop protecting that area. It's vital. That bridge we are at right now, it's a bottleneck as well, for God's sake. All you need is 1 or 2 people over here out of the whole team to cover that position, and that will keep it nice and safe. It will stop us moving forward. Alright, I get caught out by this guy right here. No idea what he's doing there, but maybe he spawned and just moved forward, wanted to keep that corridor locked down. But he seems quite entrenched. I get the kind of feeling that he was sort of over there and hasn't really moved forward or whatever. He's going into a corner now as well, so not really sure what's going on there. Anyway, that bridge though, as I say, the Mcom area, it's very vital. You really need to keep that area secure even if the first base is gone, and this is a general rule for Rush in general on Battlefield 3. Once one Mcom goes down, that doesn't mean that you have to just completely ignore that area. The worst example, of course, is on Metro, the first base. So many times on that game where the first one goes down and people just ignore it and then they just run around. Okay, now vital moment coming up here. This is key. Right, I stop here, I wait for just 5 to 10 seconds, okay? It's just a very short waiting time. I'm waiting for Scorpion to spawn on me, because even though it seems quiet, I want some support. I don't want to just go in on this base on my own, alright? I start firing at this guy, Scorpion helps take me out from behind, and then we're going for the arm on the target. So just by stopping there, just waiting for that 5-second gap, we now have got 3 guys where originally there could have only been me. And it's this kind of thing that will really help you win games, is to just stop and think when you're in a round, okay? Don't always run, okay? It's really good to have speed, it's really good to have momentum in game, you're pushing forward, you're taking those objectives. However, you also need to know when to stop, just wait, okay? And I knew that it was very quiet, but there's the huge possibility of enemies coming at me from all different directions right here, coming down the road, coming up from behind, and that's exactly what happened. We managed to take out these 2 guys coming in here, I managed to stop them getting up here, but I, as one person, wouldn't have maybe been able to watch all different directions at the same time, and that's really what it's about. So we've covered a lot today, we've covered a lot of key points about moving forward, flanking, working as a team. All of these things are vital whenever you're playing any game in Battlefield 3, and I really hope that today I've highlighted a few of these. It's been a very fast video, very short one. As always guys, if there's any moments in game or key bases that you're having real difficulty with, just let me know in the comments. I'll try and break it down for you as best that I can. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you soon for some more Battlefield 3.